What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling incredible today. Well, actually, a couple sidebar cancers. Sidebar, whatever. Did you get to see that full moon last night there, Cancer? It was fantastic. I actually got to see her. It was. I had a nice little view. I did a little moon gazing there. I actually sat out a couple bottles of water there. Cancer, let that get charged. I actually set my little pendant out there. My little necklace. It was fantastic. But also, I just happened to notice that yesterday's video, I definitely said Alchemist 8, and I was just like, I am all over the place. Well, and just a little behind the scenes there, Cancer. I'm going to be unveiling some big news there, starting officially. I'm going to be starting actually during Leo's video will be the first one where I make the announcement. I'll put a little post there on YouTube as well. But also, Cancer, I'm gonna be moving like a week from today, like across the country. So not out of the country, but just across the country, like from literally corner to corner. So it's got a lot going on in the mix behind the scenes there, Cancer. So just to get you just so you all know what's going on. But Cancer, the purpose of this channel are for those of you who have cancer. Oh, actually, welcome back. Those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. This happens when I go off script. Your support really is just phenomenal, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Harry has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel are for those of you who have Cancer in your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever, Cancer. This one's for you. And I do tarot cards, but it's based on our ruler here, the good old moon. That's where she was at yesterday, Cancer. But I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and when she's going boy to course, all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Alright, Cancer, your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Venus Day. Hopefully you're going out, maybe you're going out there, get yourself a nice haircut, maybe buying yourself something nice, maybe going out for the date, all those things Venusian. But also, Cancer, Cancer, that's actually might be a nice way to spend the energies, because the moon's going void of course. And the moon's going to be going void of course, Cancer, at about 11:19 a.m. and that'll be Eastern time for a little while longer. And she'll be moving from Leo into Virgo on Saturday, the 27th, at about 2:11 p.m. So we're looking at about a 26-hour, 52-minute void of course time there, Cancer. And with the void of course energy, this is what happens when the moon forms her final aspect in the sign that she's in with the planet. And she just kind of goes around, wanders, maybe does some meditation, some deep breathing, and she invites you to do the same thing there, Cancer. And just to kind of recharge your batteries, because, we're a very sensitive sign there to the energies there, Cancer. And so we want to make sure to cleanse our energies and make sure the... I love it, Cancer. You can sync up more with the energies if you tried. I'm with it. Where was I at? Void of course. So breathe, Cancer. Do some meditation, because we take on a lot of energies, and that's so wild. And it's just good to just do those things, Cancer. Now I'm all out of sorts. But also, you may notice that your plans may be subject to unexpected changes during this time. And also that people may be less likely to make decisions during this time. So it's just something to be mindful of, Cancer. And with this full moon in Leo, which we're about to really get into it, this is an energy for you to just really... This is a very joyful placement for the moon. Leo is about that, doing the things that you love. Really, really leading with your heart there, Cancer. And asking yourself, where can we maybe bring a little more joy into our life? Because now technically, she reached her exact phase yesterday. It was about 12:55 p.m. when she had hit that exact point. So now technically, we're on the waning half of this lunar cycle now. And I feel, that's where we start like making space, starting to let things go for the next lunar cycle. And I feel in this joyful full moon, where can we fill up our cups a little bit more? Where can we make space and fill in some more joy, do some creative endeavors, do some like, just really kind of lived life to the fullest there, Cancer, and just help you just kind of shine a little bit brighter than what you normally do there, Cancer. Because Leo, their energies are about that creative self-expression and asking who you are, and are you really living in that expression as well. And it's very beautiful energy when you think about the moon in Leo. And also, too, I had talked about this a little bit yesterday, where the dispositor of where the moon's at, it is in Leo is the sun, who's in Aquarius. And I feel like it's too thinking about how you living your authentic self and being in that self-expression. How do we bring the best qualities of both of those there and let that be an inspiration for the soul tribe as well there, Cancer? Because I feel like, when Leo energy inspires, and I feel like a lot of beautiful things can come from this, and really just filling your world with joy and fun there, Cancer. And even be great if you have any little ones there to enjoy your time with them as well, and even just celebrating them and reminding and making sure that we are paying attention to that inner child as well, and nurturing that energy also, Cancer. Now, last couple of things. These readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some readers that I really like watching their, Cancer. They're a really supportive group, and I think you really enjoy it. Go show them some love. Very, very, really just fantastic. Also, there's a link for an astrologer that I like watching. There's some links for some podcasts I've been listening to, and also some apps that I like working with their, Cancer. So definitely check all that stuff out there. Just a treasure trove of stuff down there. Now, let me show you, Cancer, about your general energy of the day, because you are on it. Because you got the full moon in Leo, which is a card of Go Wild there, Cancer. And absolutely, this is the second time I think we've gotten this card there, Cancer, and how funny that we would get this card twice during this lunar cycle, with the Leo being the full moon energy. So I feel like this is like really kind of reiterating, Cancer, where have we been holding back? Where have you been wanting to, what are some things that your inner child wants to do? Do you want to, how can we introduce more play, I feel like, in our journeys? Is this something where you want to maybe make more space for travel, go see the world? Maybe your inner child wants to go see what's out there, Cancer. Maybe your inner child likes to do, who knows, maybe some art, or maybe you want to build something. Maybe you're working on cards, maybe you're doing science. But I feel like it's really asking yourself, are you living that authentic energy? And then really go for it. If we've been really kind of limiting ourselves, and like how was then again talking about with the sun and the moon being on kind of opposite pages of each other, have we let society kind of crush that individuality there, Cancer, or let us put us in some sort of box there? This can be, I feel like, very healing energy for you as well there, Cancer. The full moon is really great for that, and just learning, like, really kind of going within and getting these new kind of insights, and doing this kind of inner development here. But let's get a little bit more with this full moon energy here. in Cancer, I just feel wherever you're at, if you are able to see the moon, take a moment, take a few, and just sit down and really kind of look at, just kind of bask in that lunar energy and really just see what kind of insights pop up for you. I feel like that there's really, I mean, come on, with how that's syncing up there, I feel like that is a really kind of important thing to do there, Cancer. I feel like it could really be a very inspiring type of energy for you. But thank you, Spirit Guides. Let's see what's going on here with this energy. Look at that. That's where the sun's at. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and then the Star card here, Cancer. And let's start with this Knight of Wands here, because for me, this is Leo energy. And the Knight of Wands, he's a fun one. He likes to, him and the Queen of Wands share, I feel like, a lot in common. But the Knight of Wands is this very, very one that just follows his heart. He seeks where his joy wants, goes where his joy wants to follow him. And I love this combination of the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Cups really wears his heart on his sleeve. And I feel, though, that sometimes with the Knight of Cups that he can keep his passions and desires kind of locked up there, what he truly wishes that he wants to do with the Nine of Cups. And maybe there's been this fear of maybe how others have judged you, in a sense. Maybe this has been where, like, I'm just feeling like certain perspective. Maybe this could be, maybe there are some messages, like, not necessarily directed towards you, but maybe some messages that we've noticed from social media that hasn't been supportive of these dreams. Or maybe there has been either like a friendship, maybe a family, maybe maybe we feel like we're trying to fit into this type of certain clique there with the Five of Swords. But I feel that the Star card here is harnessing your potential there, Cancer. This is a very healing energy with the Star card. And I feel like it's when you allow yourself that creative self-expression to explore these energies, to make more times for your hobbies, and to bring your life with more joy, just how revitalizing that can be. And how abundant I feel it can make you feel in the long run there, because the Nine of Pentacles, this is Venus in Virgo, and I feel like it's making a routine to incorporate more beauty into your world there, Cancer. And then too, I feel like as you go about doing these things, because Venus can deal with relationships, I feel like this could even help you as you're doing this stuff on the regular. Who knows what people you may run into there, Cancer. Maybe you'll feel compelled to maybe go join a certain group, or maybe like working with cars, and maybe there's some sort of workshop for that. Or maybe where I was talking about science, maybe we're doing like some kind of science group, or maybe some sort of sports team, or whatever that's looking like. But I feel this is you really kind of just enjoying, not just, I feel like it's not just doing just the hustle and grind of this life there, Cancer, but allowing yourself to enjoy this journey as well. There needs to, I feel like, it to be a balance here. I feel like it's what's trying to be incorporated with this Nine of Pentacles. But and yeah, Cancer, I just feel that kind of last thing with this, if you had a place where, because right before the Star is the Tower, and I feel like it's like maybe we're realizing that we can do more with our gifts and things than we realize, in the sense that like something has more, like we have more potential than you had realized. And now it's really time again to kind of just like cut loose and to not be afraid, because after the Star is the Moon, and not being afraid of letting your light shine and see what that means, because all the Moon does is reflect the Sun's light. And after the Moon, I'm just going through the major arcana here, Cancer, is the Sun. So I like that. And be mindful about repressing that joy. I feel with the Knight of Cups as well. I almost feel like for some it's like where there's like it's almost like we're feeling that's interesting. Maybe for some we might be even feeling this sense of needing to keep it secret because again we might feel like we might be judged by someone or people may think that it's weird, whatever it is that we're in. However this may be translating their Cancer, but even just thinking about Aquarius energy, the star card, even though they are a sign of the collective, they take their uniqueness and that innovative energy of their that they have in order to better humanity. And I feel like what better way to do that than to show people how to have fun again and to really enjoy themselves. So I like that, Cancer. I really love that. Let's get some more on this. You know, Cancer, even just kind of thinking too with this this star card energy. You know, if you, I find when we join groups, you know, of like people who share in the interest of what we love, who knows what? Oh, Queen of Cups. Who knows? Oh, okay. Who knows what that? I feel like when we're joining the groups of people that like doing what we love, it just like feel like it I don't know, just fosters just something really nice. Like, you know, and I was actually talking with someone about this. I went to go play Scrabble with some friends not too long ago, and you know, your boy did it. But I was telling them, they were just like, I was talking with another friend about this, and she were like, "Why don't you do Word with Friends?" And I was like, I don't like that. I want that like interaction." So, you know, I'm definitely thinking about joining a Scrabble group once I get moved there, Cancer. But just a little sidebar. But let's see what's going on here. Looks like you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the lovely Queen of Cups, the Justice card, and the Hanged Man here, Cancer. Where do I start? Let's start with this Hanged Man, Cancer. Because I feel like this Hanged Man is kind of saying, Cancer, that you've been kind of hanging on an idea for a long time. That it's time to see where we may have been kind of making these sacrifices, maybe for others, or because of maybe like again how others may feel about what we're doing. And I was I was actually thinking about this, Cancer, where the north and the yeah, the north and south node. I don't know why that was so hard. They're in the signs of Libra, the Justice card, and Aries right now. And where the North Node is where our soul is trying to guide us, the South Node is where we feel comfortable and where we need to grow out of. And with that South Node being in Libra, it can be where we may have compromised ourselves, where we may have. Because the Queen of Coins, she's been giving me this kind of domesticated energy as of late. And I feel like that this is somewhere we may have just like kind of put ourselves or our dreams on the sidelines here in order to to lift up someone else or to I'm not sure how this may be translating for you, Cancer. You know, apply it to your situation, but I feel like it's allowing yourself like now doing things that it's like doing things with the Eight of Pentacles that don't necessarily feel like work. Doing something that you, and I feel like it's like this healthy thing too here, Cancer, that allows you to, where you find yourself getting lost in, where like hours can go by and you're just like, oh my goodness, I've really been spending, like, I've been really, like for me, that would be like tarot and doing like astrology. I love this stuff. You know, it really is, it's a joy. And that's why I feel like it's like finding that joy and, because that creativity, that indulging in that self-expression is a really wonderful energy. I feel of self-care. I feel with the Queen of Cups being here. So, and I feel like too paying attention with the Justice card, that energy of cause and effect. How when we do more things that bring up our that bring us joy, how that affects us and makes us more efficient in our everyday there, Cancer. You can take that creativity to your jobs, and who knows what kind of new ideas may come up for you there, what new kind of innovative things you might bring to the mix. And even just thinking about this energy, the Hanged Man, that's Neptune. And Neptune is at home in Pisces still. And so that's a very creative energy, and that's been very beneficial for us, Cancer, because it was forming trines with the water signs. So this is a time I feel like really to start manifesting, making your dreams come true with the Queen of Pentacles here, and just really kind of making stuff. It's like, I like how the Queen of Cups, I feel like, and the Queen of Pentacles are bringing this like really kind of growing energy, and picturing this just like kind of lush garden that you're creating. Who's knows, maybe you're operating on a garden there, Cancer. But all right, I think I'm gonna leave that there. Let's get some advice from the Sun. Huh. How fascinating. Thank you, Spirits. We were just talking about Aries. Because you have the Emperor here, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles here, Cancer. And let's switch back over. Cancer, even with, when I was talking about those nodes, those are forming squares with our signs. And so squares can be those energies of challenges. And now I feel with it being, the North Node being more focused towards Aries, the Emperor, this is a time for you to be more bold and courageous to do the things that resonate with you, that really speak to your self-expression. And just having more courage there, Cancer, because when you think of Aries, they're associated with the first house, which is the house of self. And again, I feel like it's like where we may have been kind of limiting ourselves, and how draining that can be. I feel with with the Nine of Wands. And it's just like, because I feel for some, it's just like maybe we were just at this place where we're just kind of burnt out there. And what better way, even considering too that we're in this void of course energy, what better way to recharge your energies than to do some things that kind of nourish your soul there, Cancer. This is Venus in Cancer, the Two of Cups here. And do things that make you feel abundant, getting in this sort of like creative energy. And even Libra, the Justice card, Libras, they're hella creative. I mean, they're ruled by the Empress. And I feel like this is really kind of, when you're doing this thing, Cancer, like allowing yourself that time to be with this energy. Take your, enjoy that moment, as you get into this place. And I even feel too, Cancer, that there is this energy, because this can be, this Six of Wands is saying it's just like getting involved, I feel like, with people, because we're getting in a collective type of energy, with Pluto being in Aquarius, the Sun in Aquarius right now, but Pluto will be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. And I feel like this is like being around people who, like, again, celebrate in that same type of energy, where you're all in this state of joy, and where we're celebrating each other's work, and in individuality and creativity. And again, just how beautiful that can be, because now we're not like at competition with each other, as far as like, like, it's just become something bigger than this, is what this Six of Wands is giving me. It's just like, I feel like we're just all collectively raising each other up. But yeah, Cancer, I think I'm gonna leave that there. I love this energy that you brought here, Cancer. This is brilliant. So if you like that, Cancer. Oh, and I'm just even thinking too, this last little bit. This is the Six of Wands. That's Jupiter in Leo, and that's big energy. So again, go big, Cancer. Go wild and have fun while you're doing it. But yeah, if you like that, Cancer, if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share this thing, Cancer, because I feel like Cancerians, we are very creative as well. Being able to feel the way that we do and to express emotions the way that we do, it can be a really beautiful thing, and it could just, again, this could be a very, very great way of kind of nurturing your energies there, Cancer. But and then subscribe there, you. Well, since the Queen of Cups, well, no, actually, subscribe there, you star. Hit that bell button to get notified when I release videos each day. And then last little bit there, Cancer, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for your readings there, but check your chart there, Cancer. Actually, we'll be helping you out with that here soon, little spoiler alert. But also, Cancer, come over to us. Like, why are we doing all those things, Cancer? To come on over to Alchemist 8. I do weekly videos, monthly ones, yearly ones, and it's a great old time there, Cancer. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here so I can get you out of here, Cancer. Here's hubby. And these two have been popping up quite a bit there, Cancer. I actually just got done doing, who was I doing? Pisces. And they came out for Pisces as well. You got the King of Cups here. And I feel with hubby being here that there's this sense of satisfaction that I'm getting with the King of Cups being here, because he's this energy of emotional wisdom. And I feel that when we start doing the things that nurture our soul there, then I feel like it's just like we're able, I just feel like this, I feel that it brings this, he's just giving me this real kind of sense of peace, and being like, like he's like enjoying his, like really kind of enjoying this experience that he's going through, because he's getting this sense of fulfillment in life, that it's not, again, just about the grind, but it's that knowing that there's more to life than that. And yeah, that's what I'm getting with the King of Cups there, Cancer. I feel like that's really nice, like But let me get your other oracle card here, Cancer, so I can get you out of here. Oh, I'm with it, Cancer. Thank you, spirits. So you have the ground and center card here, Cancer. And I feel that this energy here is you really kind of grounding yourself in this, again, in this creative self-expression, and see where that energy takes you. Just letting your, oh, there we go, now the King of Cups is really talking. It's like letting your imagination really just, again, kind of run wild. Because sometimes, I was just talking with someone about this too. I feel our imaginations have almost been fueled or been more so focused towards like creating these kind of fearful scenarios, always wanting to be in this like, oh, what could go wrong, like, oh, I have to do this, or I have to do that, and creating these wild scenarios. But it's just like, what if we were to focus that towards a different energy, grounded in this state of joy, in this state of happiness? Because I feel when those energies of anxiety, of fear, of all those stuff, and remembering too that those energies you are not afraid, you're feeling this fear, or you're feeling this anxiety, and really understanding that distinction there, Cancer. And then and it's just like, what can I do to heal that, how can I get grounded in that energy, center that, and figure out where I can go to, how can I release that, in a sense, how can I let that be expressed, and again, that creativity of Leo is a great, I feel, channel for that. So I'm going to leave that there, Cancer. That was brilliant. Thank you for bringing that energy here, Cancer. But you stay safe out there with these energies, and yeah, really just kind of cut loose there, Cancer. Allow yourself to just pure adulterated, just fun and unadulterated fun, and keep eyes on the moon there, Cancer. Because really, I feel there's something just magical when you just kind of look up at her and she's just kind of shining down on you, and yeah, this is a beautiful experience there, Cancer. And I will catch you. Oh, and Cancer, sidebar, I was actually thinking about mentioning this. Uranus is going direct tomorrow on the 27th. I want to say about like 2:30 a.m. So, all the planets are going to be direct now. This is a time to really kind of get things moving. So, I'll catch you on the next one. Moon Day.